I just finished doing a review of Shawn Michaels' RF video shoot interview that I'll put the full review in the description, but left something out that I forgot after that was pretty funny, related to his thoughts on Jim Cornette, who there's only a couple of people he admits of having heat with in this shoot interview. He doesn't come across as really bashing too many people, but he does say that Jim was a traditionalist who was against the direction the company was going, heading into the Attitude Era, and he actually said that Jim was burying him behind the scenes, behind his back, to the point where Shawn said to Jim, and I'm quoting Shawn here, he said, quote, "If you got something to say to me, say it to my face. I don't like you. I think you're a prick, and I think wrestling has changed. You don't have to like it, and I don't have to like it," end quote. So that's related to wrestling has changed, and it's funny. That was over 20 years ago, 23 years ago, and Jim is still stuck in the Stone Ages, and he hasn't really held a relevant job for a very long time as far as actually in the wrestling business. He did have that Smoky Mountain Wrestling Company that was funded by a music promoter called Rick Rubin. And even though he promoted that company in both WWE and WCW, it still went out of business. So this guy, he's good at convincing people he has a good mind for wrestling. For a guy that had a rich person fund a company that he fairly quickly put out of business, and again was against the direction the company was going in WWE before it had its biggest boom ever. And the other thing I'll just say quickly that I can't believe people give a pass to related to Cornette is his constant derogatory remarks about handicapped people and like autistic people. He actually uses calling someone autistic as an insult. I actually worked in group homes with developmentally delayed adults from like 2004 or 2003, I forget exactly when, to 2018 in both Alberta and Ontario. And it's sad that he'll call someone autistic as an insult. But his fans love him, and I always know when his fans are in the comments because their insults are generally very similar to that. Very, very insensitive and derogatory. Anyways, I'll put the full review of the shoot interview in the description. For anyone that watches it, he does say that part around the 51-minute mark of the shoot interview. So with Shawn Michaels being in the office of WWE, not to mention all Jim Cornette's racist background, use of the N-word and stuff, I wouldn't expect him in the Hall of Fame anytime soon, as long as Shawn Michaels has an office position. If he thinks that way about Cornette. And of course, I wouldn't expect him in AEW or any other company either. But he does very well on YouTube. Good for him and his followers that enjoy that type of stuff. Have a great afternoon. I'm going off to the gym.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the